President Trump's decision to send troops to the Mexican border. A White House memo calls the situation a point of crisis. Critics are raising questions about the timing and scope of the order. And our senior White House correspondent Cecilia Vega starts us off with the latest. Good morning, Cecilia.
Hey, George, good morning to you. President Trump likes to very much tout that historic low number of people illegally crossing the border since he took office. Aides now say those numbers appear to be back on the rise. They are worried this so-called Trump effect might be wearing off, and their fix: send in the National Guard. This morning, governors from border states like Texas and Arizona welcoming the president's push to send in the National Guard in the fight against illegal immigration, saying help is needed. But in California, not so fast. Officials there say we look forward to more detail. And so far, that is something the Trump administration is short on. They won't say how many troops, how long they'll be deployed, or the cost.
It will be strong. It will be as many as is needed to fill the gaps that we have today.
The new National Guard order comes just a day after President Trump surprised his own advisors with this idea.
We're going to be guarding our border with the military.
U.S. troops are barred from arresting illegal border crossers, but past presidents have used the National Guard to support the Border Patrol with things like intelligence gathering. Aides say the president wants those troops at the border immediately because he is frustrated. Now, the White House facing questions about the sudden sense of urgency and whether it stems from reports about a caravan of Central American migrants heading north through Mexico, even though many of those migrants say they have no intention of crossing into the U.S.
Does this have anything to do with a report that the president saw on Fox News?
I think it has everything to do with protecting the people of this country.
As for his border wall, after the president suggested he might try to use military funds to build it, which would take an act of Congress, the White House tried to clarify.
We're looking into options for the military to build wall on military installations on the border.
But we checked. Pentagon officials tell ABC News the military does not actually own land on the U.S.-Mexico border. Now, Mexico says that it has been assured by the administration that the National Guard troops on the border will not be armed and they will not serve as Border Patrol agents. They do warn, though, that if this deployment results in a militarization of the border, that, quote, it would seriously damage the bilateral relationship. George, Mexico's foreign minister is in town for meetings with the administration. This is certainly going to make for some awkward talks.
No question about that. Meantime, the president was pretty vocal over the last week about getting U.S. troops out of Syria right away, very soon. His administration's pushed back against that. They have now reached some sort of compromise.
Well, yeah, but there have been some pretty testy exchanges behind the scenes here with his own national security team. Among those opposing the president, his new pick for the Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo, his own advisors are saying it is not realistic to have U.S. troops withdrawn from Syria within the 6 months that the president wants, George.
Right, and the president had always been against timelines. It's about getting the job done. Cecilia, thanks very much. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.